Okay, I'm going to make a video of drilling various kinds of things. There's like that, there's that, there's that, that. Oh, there's that. Did I show that one? Did I show that one? Did I show that one? And that one? I did, and that. These various different things. Alright, these kind of like different kind of screws and stuff into this air brick. These air bricks are in most modern buildings now. They use them because they're really light and they're really easy to work with. They're so soft. So they're so soft that you can just put a hole into them yourself, just like with a screwdriver. Look at that. That's how soft they are. You can even just get a screw, like a screw like that, and just you know, screw directly into it. It's like a bit like wood. Okay, there we go. So you see that, like that's in. But the problem is, because they're so soft, they're easy to get rid of. They don't last very long. So I can probably just jiggle that out eventually. Well, actually, it's quite strong. If you only want to just attach a few things, then I guess that's good enough. Let's have a look. Nah, that's actually pretty good. But still, it's not going to last forever because just normal usage. God, they're pretty good. Look at that. You don't even need a drill. Screw it in. Look at that. Well, that's changed my format of my video. I don't even need a drill, so I get this special screw. Don't know what you call it, and I reckon I can just go straight into it. Let's try that. Looks like it's working. Oh, it's working. Doing that by hand. Just putting a screw into a brick by hand. My screwdriver's not that good. Try a different screwdriver. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, look at that. And if I was I can just do that by hand. I don't need a drill. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this fancy stuff. I don't need it. Because that's like really good. Let me just put it in a bit further. Oh, it's starting to get really hard now. Oh, it just drills in soft from a screwdriver. That's a brick. I wonder if I can lift it up by hand. Cool, look at that. I just want to attach something. Use that. That, though, I think is if you want to do something super strong. If you want to do that, use that. That's for super strong stuff. What kind of drill bit do I need for that? Let me just try something. I don't have any concrete drill bits, so I'm just going to use something just use a normal drill bit. That's the it's about all I've got. So I've got to buy new drill bits. Let me just try that out. Let me just chuck that in, see whether I can drill. This is like a drill bit for wood. Let's just chuck that in. Whoa, see how fast that was. How easy and fast. Yeah, it's still sharp. Daddy's the way I do this stuff. Rightio, so actually it's not big enough, is it? Damn it. I wonder if I can get that in. Nice. I need to drill something bigger. How do you get? Oh, look at this. You need a flat. How do you get one of these? You need like a big flathead screwdriver, a great big one, which I don't have. I need a better drill bit. Actually, maybe I'll come back to that later. Maybe I'll try some. I'll try out these kind of famous thermal block Plasplugs. They're really famous. I think most people who work with these thermal bricks know about these ones. Let's just try that out. I'll go into that hole that I've drilled before. And now I just use a normal screwdriver. I actually use the thing that comes with it. Use the thing that comes with it. And apparently you can just twist it. Yeah. Nah, I think I made the hole too big. I'm gonna use a thinner drill bit. I'm gonna use a drill bit about the same size. Maybe it's wrong. Use an 8mm drill. Standard. Cool. Let's just go into here. Drill a hole. Brilliant. Nice and easy. I've done that with my hand. Then you get this bit. Like that's the tool they give you, and yeah, I don't even think you even need to use it. I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to drill a drill bit. Actually, I'm just going to use a normal drill, a normal screwdriver. Forget about that little tool they give you. Actually, put that into the drill. Let's just put it into the drill. Let's just put that into the drill. Let's try that. Whoa, it's tapping itself. I probably just mangled that.
Yeah, you did.
That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. I'm not doing that again. Let's just drill another hole. Using the 8mm. Another hole. Wrong way. Cool. Now I'm just going to use a screwdriver this time. Using the Plasplug. Normal screwdriver. Good old fashioned way. A lot of houses are built by hand are still, oh god, that's like, geez, it's not easy. It's pretty good. Cool. Don't worry about that. These things kind of mess up quite a lot when you're drilling them in. A little bit. It's not really flush. But now I can put, use standard Good old fashioned screw in there. Nope. I need something a little bit bigger. One of these, perhaps. Oh, there's a screwdriver. Just the drill. Let's try it. I don't know. I still think that's just as good as that. That is just as good as that. Comes out. Bloody hell. That still stuck, still there. I'll put that in by hand. What a mess! What a mess! That thing. That's another thing I bought off the internet. Where can that go? How do you get that in there? Do you bash it? That looks pretty good, actually. That looks pretty good. Nope. Let's try that. Drill into that. Oh, this is pretty promising. That's pretty promising. That feels pretty hard. That's still soft. Pretty good. I don't think these are any good. I think they're just good marketing. That looks pretty good. Let's see how you do this again. I've got an 8mm. Got about an 8mm drill bit. Let me just move this around. Start again. You know, I'm not even going to bother with that. Definitely not going to bother with that. That I haven't got the right drill bit for. I need something bigger. But I'm pretty sure it works pretty good. With this one, these seem to be pretty good. I'll do that again. This is a wood bit. Straight in, without any damage. Let me get this white bit. Ah, wrong one. Wrong one. This is something a bit bigger. I don't know how big that is. It's bigger than 8. This is my brand of DIY. Okay, it's a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. It's just a drill bit I've got. That. Seriously? Goes like that, and I kind of just bashed that in with a hammer. I just bashed it in with a hammer. Seriously? Whoa, no, that's not good. break the brick. Don't use that. Need a bigger, use those, you need a so far, the safest thing to do is just do it by hand. Oh, what if I can screw that in? Just screw it by hand. It works pretty well. Let's try that. I recommend if you're going to drill into this stuff, if you're going to attach stuff to this stuff, experiment like me. How did I do that? That was a big piece. Big little bit. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I don't have a bit for that. Let's try this. Try and get that in there. I'm going to use the biggest drill bit I've got. It's not big enough. Now I'm going to use light tools if you're going to use that. Use oversize, something oversize, and screw it in with a screwdriver. Alright, hard to do. Yeah, worked that good. Good. Now I'm going to try and put one of those in, because I reckon that will be super strong. I found a bit for concrete. You don't need to use those because you can just do it with a screwdriver. But let me just do that. Put that in. Yep. Let's just drill a hole straight through. Don't even need hammer on. Let's just try a hammer. Don't even need that. You don't have to make much noise. Okay. So let's get that in. I don't have a screwdriver big enough to screw that in, so I'm using an old chisel. So my drill bit still isn't even big enough. Alright, this chisel's working. Oh yeah, it's working pretty good. No, not working now, it's getting stuck. These things aren't as easy as they look. I've just ruined it. This is not as easy as they look. Even though it's in some way, I reckon I can still get that in. And it'll still be super strong. So You need like we need a bigger drill, an even bigger drill bit than that. I don't think I've got anything bigger than that to get these ones in, but they work. So far, it feels quite solid, even though it's not in completely. Okay, let's go down quite low as if it is in properly. And see how's it feel. Slightly loose, slightly loose. The old-fashioned way of doing it by hand is still pretty good. Let me show you. I need to take out the one that I put in before and use this to drill because it's faster. Cool. I'm going to show you once again. Doing this one here, doing it by hand. That little hole to start with. Seems to be just as good as anything else. And much less prone to error. Need a better screwdriver. Cool. Feels pretty hard. It's not perfect. It's just as good as that. It's good enough to lift. That is done by hand. Let's see if I can pull that out. Probably if I tried harder. I like those the best, but if you mess it up, you break the brick.